Hello and welcome to Anime Jack. I'm your host, Jack, and I just got done watching the first ever episode of the Ace Attorney anime. And I thought I'd just talk about what my thoughts and opinions on the first episode were. I won't be going into spoiler territory, but really there's nothing to spoil in this episode, but I'll get back to that in a minute. But overall, I thought it was good. I thought it was really good. I thought it was very well put together how they adapted how the game mechanics works, even throwing in a couple of nods and winks to the game itself. The animation is really good, everything looked great, though I do kind of have to tilt my head at the fact that the people like watching the trial, I know there's a name for them but the word escapes me at the moment, they were done in CG for some reason. I do kind of have to tilt my head at that a bit, but whatever, it's a very, very minor detail. Everything looked good, everybody was well animated. The animation on Winston Payne and Larry Butts, I thought in particular, was really good. Especially the animation on Larry. I think they really got him down really good, and I imagine the animators were having a great time animating him, and will do for the, or did for the episodes to come. Oh, and I am going to be calling them by their Western names, by the way, because it's what I'm used to. I was a little bit disappointed that the word objection was only uttered once, but they did do it, and I'm sure it's going to appear so much more in the episodes to come. But they did do it, and they did it properly. They did it in the big speech bubble style, so you don't have to worry about that. It's all good. The first episode is pretty much entirely the first ever case. It's more or less note for note exactly what you remember from the first case. There are a couple of things slightly altered here and there, but it's really not that noticeable. It's pretty much the exact same thing. So if you've played the first ever case, you have pretty much seen the first episode, you know exactly what's going to happen here. But there were a couple of little extra bits thrown in here and there which expand on the actual characters themselves and give them a bit more personality than what we got shown in the first ever case. So I like that. That was really good. It made me smile seeing things like that. The only real thing that I kind of didn't like really was the opening. I don't know. I don't know. It's going to be difficult to do a opening to an anime that revolves around a courtroom and things like that, but the way that they did it, I don't know, it's kind of hard to describe. It felt more like it was going to be some kind of action-adventure series or something. It has Phoenix doing the token anime run during it, and there's a point where Phoenix and Edgeworth are linked together by this golden chain. I'm like, you are just feeding the shipping fodder there. That is not helping with the shippers. You are just teasing them there. They're linked together forever. Oh gosh. Oh, and you know that now that it's an anime, that shipping sign is just going to get so much worse and so much rabbit. Believe me, it was scary enough as it is. Believe me, I've got the figurative scars to show you. But those who remember my old channel might remember I got into a couple of scrapes about that. But I can't really go on how their relationship will be presented just for one tiny thing that I thought was odd in the intro. And there is a rhyme and reason why they did the whole golden chain thing. There is a reason behind that. It just amused me. I'm like, you're not helping! Stop encouraging them! They'll never leave! You better do a lot of things with Phoenix and Maya. Balance it out a bit. Which is interesting that I think they're doing, like, kind of appealing to the shippers with the intro to the anime, because in the short anime prequel they did to the 6th game, they seem to be appealing to the Phoenix and Maya shippers with that one a bit. So, you're just confusing people here! I also like little nods and winks they throw into future, but at the same time past things we're going to see. Like, we see Phoenix's pink sweater from the beginning of the 3rd game. I liked that. I like little things there, and we finally got to see where Phoenix lives as well. That's always been a mystery, and now it's solved. But yeah, overall the first episode was good, it was fun, it was the first case of Ace Attorney. It establishes everything well, and I'm looking forward to seeing how they move forward with the anime from here. Let me know in the comment section what you thought of the first episode of the Ace Attorney anime, and what case are you looking forward to them adapting? And make sure to tell them that when it gets dubbed, I need to be the voice of Emma Skye. Actually, I don't know what they're going to do about the English adaptation of this, if there's going to be one at all, because it's going to be very hard to work around and do localization in this, but I think that's a video for another time. As always, if you like this video, please thumbs up it and share it with your friends. And if you're new here and you don't have any objection to seeing new videos from me, please hit that subscribe button. Make sure to also follow me on Twitter as well. There will be a link in the description. I frequently talk about Ace Attorney and anime that I like on there. This is Anime Jack and I am signing off. I should have done the objection point instead.